Welcome to the AFR Saints channel, where we provide you daily content on your favorite team, the New Orleans Saints. Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Who dat? I want to be very clear. I would be completely, wholly, absolutely in favor of the New Orleans Saints drafting a quarterback in round one. You have a deep and talented quarterback class, and when you have that, assuming the Saints are picking somewhere in the middle to late teens, there's going to be someone available for you that has a grade higher than where you're slotted. It's just the nature of it. If there are 6 quarterbacks that get taken in round one, when you're sitting there at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, wherever the Saints may be, somebody is going to be there at the quarterback position that presents great value to you. And I would completely endorse the New Orleans Saints drafting a quarterback in round one, even though you are minimum financially committed to Derek Carr for 2024 and probably 2025 as well. I would be perfectly fine with a Aaron Rodgers situation. You have Brett Favre, you're sitting there at 24, Aaron Rodgers is there, boom, take him. He sits behind Favre. When he got his chance, it was awesome. They tried the same thing with Jordan Love, having a little mixed results right there. Patrick Mahomes sat for a year in Kansas City. I am perfectly okay with drafting a quarterback and having them sit for a year behind Derek Carr, or competing with Derek Carr and possibly beating him out. And yes, that means you would have a very, very, very expensive backup, but who cares? It's about winning. And if you can have a quarterback, a franchise quarterback on a rookie deal, that's how you build a championship roster. It's what Seattle did with Russell Wilson. They took a quarterback in round 3. They were paying at the time, a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback, a bargain basement price. They were able to build a great roster around him. So, yes, I am completely in favor of the Saints drafting a quarterback in round one. They've done it one time in their history. Archie Manning, we all know the stat. They've never done it since. Yes, eventually you are going to have to take your swing. It does not mean you're going to hit. Generally, drafting a quarterback in round one is about a 50-50 proposition. We've gone through these numbers before. Yes, you might draft Mitchell Trubisky. You might draft Zach Wilson. Or you might draft Patrick Mahomes, or Joe Burrow, or Lamar Jackson, or C.J. Stroud. But you'll never know until you take your swing. And the Saints never take that cut. So yes, I don't know that I can say it any more emphatically. I would love for the New Orleans Saints to draft a quarterback in the first round. Yet, selfishly, I would love for it to be Jayden Daniels. Maybe it will be. Maybe not. I don't know. Will Jayden be on the board? According to Luke Easterling, no. They got Jayden going 11 overall. He wouldn't even be on the board. But if there's someone you see that has value at that position when the Saints draft, yes, take a quarterback. I would wholly endorse that. Now, I do not think the Saints will draft a quarterback because the Saints very clearly are in perpetual win-now mode. This is their strategy. Their strategy is, we are trying to win a championship this year. And as a result, you're the oldest roster in the NFL. Because you keep, as the phrase goes, kicking the can down the road. And your salary cap situation is a mess and all the things we talked about. But you just invested a big pile of money in Derek Carr to say, he's our franchise, and this is the guy that's going to get us to the top. And if you believe that, then what you're going to do is use the top of the draft to make your roster better today. Which is why a first-round pick on an offensive tackle makes sense, even though you just used one 2 years ago on Trevor Penning and you missed. But if Penning can't be a starter, and Andrus Peat is likely done in New Orleans, he would have been done after last year, but he took a pay cut to come back and was a backup, and Trevor Penning stunk, and then you had an injury, and now Pete's playing. But point being, Pete's likely gone. Penning can't play. You need linemen. You can go pay one in free agency, which I assume they will do or would like to do. But you could also draft one. And maybe it's J.C. Latham. Maybe it's a first-round offensive tackle, which is likely what they're looking at. So, should the Saints draft a quarterback? Yes. Would I love for the Saints to draft a quarterback in round one? Absolutely. Do I sit here today and think the New Orleans Saints will draft a quarterback in round one? Hell no. Yo, this organization's been around since 1967. It's been 56 years. 56 years, and they've used a first-round pick on a quarterback once. One time. Why do you think this year's going to be any different? God bless, I would love for it to be different. But it ain't going to be. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 56 times, punch me in the face and spit on me. Did I answer the question? Did I answer this question? I think I did.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.